I am Judge Shelker acting on behalf of the Selkirk government in Manan. It is my task today to answer the needs of off-world citizens of both the Republic and the Sith Empire. If you have legitimate grievances with another party, you should speak to me. You should first, however, consult the Republic Embassy before pressing formal charges. Is there something you wish to bring to my attention? How did you know I was from the Republic? Your ship registry is originally from the Republic Word of Translate, therefore you are a Republic citizen. Or are you saying you stole your ship? No, perfectly legitimate. I see. Is there more you need? Is there a star map on this world? A star map? Not precisely, but Manan holds many wondrous and exciting locales and treasures, also not the least of them. Many shops and boulevards cater to the whim of any species and provide a vibrant nightlife that has to be seen and to be believed. This and other tourist paraphernalia can be had from your local embassy, so do not waste my time with it. What do you know about the young Selkirk who have gone missing? This court is unaware of any missing beings reports. Should any substantial evidence come up in regards to such a disappearance, you should file it with us and an investigation will be launched. Is there anything you require? I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry. This is acceptable, I believe. In Manan legal tradition, the defendant can have an arbiter who tries to prove his innocence in court. The arbiter is a neutral party which can investigate and present evidence in the trial and argue on the defendant's behalf. As you are a Jedi, I believe you can fulfill this role adequately.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
So be it. You are now appointed arbiter in the case of Sunry versus the Sith Empire. Your name and position have been recorded in our files. I will inform you of the pertinent facts of this case. You have a limited amount of time in which to investigate and organize a defense of your crime, and I advise you to use it wisely. Sunry was seen as leaving a hotel leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Elasa Hurst. He has been charged with murder and is being held in the Otto City prison facilities. Due to his crippled status, he is being kept in a solitary holding cell. Witnesses claim to have seen the killing and are being detained at the hotel in question, while the manager of the hotel has now been informed of your appointment. Elasa was found dead of a blast wound with an incriminating Republic metal collection in her hand. The information has been uploaded to your database. It would be wise to review all information before the trial starts. You may question Sunry with the witnesses. The evidence in this case is heavily stacked against Mr. Sunry. I believe it will take some doing to absolve him of guilt.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
You may also interview the judges here, including myself, to get an idea of the pertinent factors in this case. Since this is also your first case and you are an alpha, I think we'll come through that good luck as my final missive. Thanks. Okay. An arbiter of the Sunry. Blah blah, I have questions about the trial. You have the right arbiter to ask questions regarding the case. What do you think of Sunry? Sunry is known to us as a hero of the Republic in a virtual conflict with the Sith Empire. While he may have been severely injured in the light of duty, I personally hold him in quite high regard.
Speaking of that injury, has it been taken into consideration, Your Honor?
In no way does his disability hamper him, though. Rest assured that my personal regard for Sunry will not affect my judgment. While emotion may rule the Senate, the cold hard hand of the law here rules in Manan. Is there anything else you would ask me? Is there anything suspicious about this case? Yes, there is something that has been bothering me. The metal that was found reflects in the Sith's hand. I find it most odd that such a blatantly incriminating piece of evidence would be left at the scene of the crime. We have analyzed the evidence, but it does not appear to be a replica, but I still have my doubts. In the midst of the crime, though, Sunry could have lost it. I have seen much more improbable things happen, in my tenure into the courts.
Simply because it was real does not mean Sunry would have overlooked it being in Elasa's hand.
Is there another matter we wish to inquire about, human? What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? The governing bodies of both states seek to keep an amicable relationship with our world in order to facilitate the exporting of culture. I do not delude myself into thinking that either of your states hold any great love for us, but where necessary, so let us hold our autonomy. I try to concern myself with intergalactic policy, not to concern myself, I find it stretches the law too much for my taste. If something else that concerns you, know something else, that's it. Anyone else? Hi. I suppose I must spend time talking with you since you're here in official capacity. What do you need? What do you think of Sunry? Sunry was a Republic soldier, a hero even. Do you think his Republic masters would let someone so valuable go so easily? I think not. I think Sunry maintains his contact with the Republic and seeks to escalate the situation here. Is there something else you require? Anything suspicious about the case? I find this case to be fairly straightforward. Sunry from the Republic, Elasa from the Sith. The great empires battling now live out their conflict through their minions. Is that all? What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? I do not buy into the Republic's plan that has some epic battle of their good Republic against the evil Sith Empire. The Sith Empire is merely an expansionistic power, much like the Republic was early in its history. It is simply a turn of history, where the old is swept away by the better new. Is there something else, is there anything intelligent you wish to know? Nope, thanks. And go on down to study unless you have trial business to discuss. Hey buddy, just up. Since you have been designed up to Sunry's case, I shall answer any questions. Jolie, stop that! Jolie. Okay, yeah, he just wants to hug me. What do you think of Sunry? Sunry is a former Republic officer who is highly regarded by your people. He is admired by your people here in Manan and seems to maintain some sort of relations with them still. If he is as capable as some of the Republic's citizens still believe him, he is certainly capable of actions that will result in this murder. Is there anything else you wish to ask in relation to this case? Is there anything suspicious about this case? Well, I have often wondered if Sunry were so innocent, why was he seen fleeing the scene of the crime? Why would he have been running if he had not committed the crime himself? He was at least aware of what had occurred. In this case, seems fairly simple and obvious to me. The Republic tried to stick together, however, and I assume you would go to lengths to defend them. What else do you want to ask? What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? Both empires are at fault for this current conflict. The Republic in the past for laying the foundations upon which the Sith Empire grew, and the Sith now, obviously, for starting the war. But no matter the wrongs that have been done in the past, the Sith now have no cause for renewing hostilities. It almost seems as if they just want to conquer everything. I believe the Republic has every right to defend itself and drive the Sith back to where they came from. Unfortunately for them, and perhaps for us, they do not seem to be doing too good of a job at it. I have no more questions. Okay, thank you for stopping running. Hi. The Arbiter, since you're permitted to defend Sunry against these accusations, I shall assist how I can. What do you think of Sunry? Sunry was a great warrior in his time. He fought for the Republic against the Sith aggression and proved valor. I have great respect for his accomplishments in fighting tragedy as he finds himself in his current condition. If the Republic had more individuals like him right now, I do not believe the Sith would be so good of a problem for your people. Is there any other way I can assist you? Is there anything suspicious about this case? I find it questionable that a man with such a reputable past as Sunry would murder a Sith woman, especially not from behind. But knowing the Sith, there was probably some deception involved. They seem to do the same thing to us here. There has been much pressure by the Sith on our government and even on the judges themselves to deliver a guilty verdict in this case. But the letter of the law is absolute, and we will not be compromised for Sith power games. Is there anything else you need? What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? I find this great battle being waged across this galaxy both disturbing and ultimately tragic. For all its faults, the tottering Republic has benefited the vast majority of the galaxy for many millennia. To see it fall into ruin in such a short time. I do not like to say that I make no effort to fight. I believe that better if given the option I would rule that we should join the Republic. But I must remain impartial and rule in this case as the law requires. Do you have any additional questions? Nope. Okay, hold up, let me just turn solo mode on and move her out of there so that she won't get left behind.
And you need?
What?
There we go. Hi. I shall answer your questions pertaining to case and those questions only. What do you think of Sunry? I find the idea that some half-human cripple could murder somebody as obviously competent as the Sith Lost are questionable at best. A man who can barely walk killed the Sith warrior in her prime? Preposterous. But I wouldn't put it past the Republic to try and arrange such circumstances to see her dead. The Sith are much more straightforward about their intentions. Is that all? Really, bro? You're deluded. Is there anything suspicious about this case? I find it presumptuous that the crippled Sunry could kill Rasa. I think it must have been another there who killed her, perhaps one of the witnesses. I do not know the reason for the metal clutching Rasa's hand either, but it may have been that she fought them off even as she died. I think that maybe the work of some Republic conspiracy, and I'm not afraid to say it so. If the only means of hurting the Republic is through Sunry, then so be it. Is that all? What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? I think the Republic is an institution in sore need of change. It's gone on too long and the Sith of the fresh wind of change is blowing across the galaxy. I do not believe in the false stories of the evils of the Sith Empire. They are nothing compared to the oppression and stagnation that the Republic represents at its core. If I was given the power to decide, none would join the Sith, forcing the Republic to accept a new face of the future. But sadly, it would appear that I am wiser and more far-sighted than my immediate superiors. I am relegated to civil judiciary matters. I will judge this case and will find Sunry as guilty as he is charged to be.
So nice to meet an impartial judge for a change.
Impartiality is one thing. Blindness is another entirely.
You said it, not I.
Are you finished? Bye. Why is Sunry running around, not Sunry, why is Jolie running around in circles everywhere? That is slightly strange, even for a man like him. Okay, so what's down here? Elara, but is there anything else? Yes, there is. Here. Is this the Swoop Stadium? Hi. Oh, this is the prison, actually. You may come and go as you please, Arbiter. You will find the door unlocked. If you wish to begin your trial, you must make the request with the warden. It shall be then passed on to the judges. Here's Sunry. Oops, I thought I could get past there. Is there anybody here? Prisoner, hi.
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Be quiet, off-road scum. What the hell did this guy do? Hey, Sunry.
Jolie, what are you doing here? The Lord sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case. Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire? You saved my wrinkled butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case. The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the cellcast seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
I need to investigate the case some more. Any ideas where I should look?
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. Cellcath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Okay, so I'm gonna get into the Sith embassy first, I would assume. Let's go over the evidence.
Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think. I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith when I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you! Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my
Okay, there's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
The judges said that you left after the shot was fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
Okay, I'll be going now.
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Alright, hey Warden. Hi. So you're the arbiter in the Sunry Alasa murder case. I hope you are as impartial as the officer's tradition is supposed to be. You offworlders have a tendency to ignore the rule of law in favor of some rather irrational causes. Why is it that I do for you now? Do you know anything about our star map? No, I do not. It is quite illogical to think that a being who spends the entire day locked in a room with insane people and murderers will know much about the outside world. Is there anything else you need? Have you heard about young Cellcat going missing? Yes, actually I have. I find it very suspicious that there are no signs of kidnappings. It's likely, though, that it has been perpetrated by outworlders, ones such as yourself, perhaps. Is there anything else you need? What do you know about the murder of Elasa? Sunry is from the Republic, Elasa is from the Sith. They kill each other all the time. What more is there to know? But as to the details, that is for the judges over our courts to decide. Is there anything else you need? Well, I'm here to see the prisoner, Sunry. Yes, I'm aware of this fact. He's in this cage over here, and I'm sure I can hear you quite clearly. Is there anything else you need? Nothing for now. Well then, I will, of course, be here if you need something else. Alright then, we shall go to the other side then. We seriously need to complete the Gina Haradan quest before we do anything else though. Who's lost? Is solo mode on? No? Well, where the hell are they? No, seriously, where are they? There you are. Come on, guys. Let's go. Actually, I suppose I could explore this world before I, hold up, is this a private conversation? Yes. Alright then, let's go to the East Courtyard, I believe. The hotel is like on the other side, so this is kinda annoying. But, there's also swoop racing here, I believe. Oh great, another one of these.
Precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Nice little banter. Okay, there's the Gino Cavada guy. Hulas. He's an asshole. General Store.
How much for all this stuff, Tyvar?
For the Sith, a month's pay, but since you're a member of the Republic, I will charge you a week's salary.
Thanks, Tyvar. Catch you next week.
Hi.
Now I gotta get back to my post at the Republic Embassy. My break is almost over.
Okay. Do you have a stealth fuel generator?
Now I gotta get back to...
Not you! I've heard from several customers that you are now the arbiter during the murder trial of Sunny, the Republic war hero. I admire you for accepting your position. I have no doubt Sunny has been praying with it. Is there anything I can do to aid your investigation? I will be happy to help. Do you know about the Sunry case? Unfortunately, I cannot offer any great insight into this matter. I suggest you investigate the murder scene and perhaps talk to one of the other residents of the hotel where the crime was occurred. Let me see what you have in stock. As you wish, given my inventory contains the finest Arctic equipment you can find in Manan. All of it is far superior to the Zerker Corps will the Sith are so fond of. Let's see. No. Battle cannon. Come on, don't you have the belt that I seek? Beamon package. Ooh, that might be good. Should I or should I not? Decisions. Ooh, this mask is nice. Oh, you know what? Might as well. Why the hell not? I have money. It's not gonna go anywhere. So now I have Constitution +1. This gives me Constitution +3, and I have Strength gauntlets for one of you. You, it would seem. Let's go.
Yes?
He didn't have what I was looking for though, the stealth fuel generator.
Malak will show you Republics how a war is... You Republics sicken me. We'll do the gap. What's this? Another Republic lackey wandering the streets? Don't worry, the Sith will destroy you along with all the rest who don't bow down before Malak.
I have no wish to trade childish taunts and empty words with you.
I have nothing more to say to you.
Okay then, I'm gonna threaten him.
What's this?
You wanna change your tone, you wouldn't be the first Sith I've killed.
Save your empty threats. if you're stupid enough to attack me, the Cellcath authorities will lock you away for a long, long time. I have nothing more to say to you.
Okay, apparently not. Hi.
Greetings, Master Jedi. I hope you have a pleasant stay here on Manat. If you have any questions or needs, please direct them to our envoy, Roland Wan, at our...
Hi.
I cannot render assistance,
Oh,
citizen.
screw you, buddy.
Move along.
Okay, let's go over here then. Hi. Thank you. He's a nice guy. I like him. Over here is the hotel, I believe, and over there is the Republic Embassy. Hi. Ignis. Hello there.
You are the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Tell me what you saw the night of the murder.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Could it have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
You could testify it happened after he left.
No. No way I'm lying to the court just because you want to get your Republic buddy off or whatever. I have no interest in going to prison.
I want to ask you something else.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about Sunry and Alasa?
Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Who were the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
No more questions
Well,
for now.
okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna quick save and I'm gonna force persuade
You were
him.
the...
What happened the night of the murder, could it have gone after? You will testify something before the shot.
Yeah, I'll tell the court Sunry left before the shot went off.
I guess this is what they call working the system. Not that I'm objecting. I just hope the Cellcath don't find out about it.
Now, was there anything else?
No more questions. Oh, they leveled
Yes.
up. Okay, nice. What will she get though, I wonder? Feats. Why the hell? Huh? She's a Jedi Guardian. Why would she need Power Blast? Are you dumb or yes? Give her that. Force Shield. Why the hell not? He, however... Why the hell would you give him computer use? No, treat injury. Feats, he will get... What will he get? Master Dueling, maybe? Or Critical Strike. Powers, however, improved energy resistance. I suppose. Okay, let's enter every single room, except for this one, because we can't. In that case, let's open this room. Farith Me. Okay, Mr. Pazak player. What do you have here? 100 credits. Did the Sith pay you 100 credits to testify, huh?
You with the Cellcath? You here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about Sunry and Alasa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel too. Going to Alasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually.
You mean Sunry was having a relationship with Alasa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think a Sith Master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master?
Oh, Well, Elassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
What did you see?
Well, one time, I saw Elassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Elassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
She was a Dark Jedi.
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Okay, wait, not done yet.
You...
What did you see the night of the murder?
I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Elassa's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty.
I have nothing to ask for now.
Yes, well, I'll be right here.
I can't even play Pazak with him. Locked room. Well, we know what that means.
No problem.
Security!
Got it.
What's in here? Medpack. Really? Well, this was certainly not Oh, do you have anything to say? No? Okay, fine. Move it, please. Jolie, now you move it. Thank you. Okay, now over here is Mr. Rodian, I believe. Hi. You're here with Selkat. You have questions for Glupor. Glupor already say everything he knows. Do you know about the star map? Glupor not know what you're talking about, but then again, Glupor not very bright. Do you know about the Selkat youths who have gone missing? Glupor heard of it, yes. Glupor have been locked in this room for days. Glupor think it rather poor insight that he knows something. I have questions about the murder of Elassa. Glupor tell everything to Selkat. Do you not know? Glupor have no reason not to say. Glupor tell everything. Everything about murder, everything about Sith Lady's room. Why were you at the hotel? Glupor staying at hotel. Glupor not very rich. Hotel took much too rich for Glupor to live at, but Glupor stayed for weeks and have enough to stay here for a few days. Using Glupor's chance to live better for a while. What did you see? Glupor's not see murder. Oh no, Glupor did see Republic guy, the cripple. Sunry was his name, Glupor thinks. Glupor see Sunry running away from the scene of crime. Glupor see nothing else at all, especially not in Sith Lady's room. What about the Elassa's room? Glupor just curious to see what happened. Glupor have no reason to go into the room. No one paid Glupor to do it. Did someone pay you to do something with that room, Glupor? How you know someone paid Glupor? Well, a Sith man came up to Glupor after murder before Selkat arrived. He'd say he'd give Glupor good money if Glupor put men into Sith hands. Glupor good. Glupor plant evidence and leave no trace, but Glupor not recognize that man anyway. Glupor not recognize humans very well. No use to Selkat, so not bother to tell them. Well, that and the Sith man say he killed Glupor if Glupor speaks. Oh no. Glupor think he can't talk right now. Glupor feels the need to lie down. Maybe just stay here. Right back, human. Okay, I have questions about the murder. Glupor probably told everything. Okay, so we know most of it, but we can still go into the embassy and learn more, which we will. We can actually learn more about the Republic Embassy, but there's also like a dark Who are you?
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
I think so, kinda.
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
They just gave it to me?
No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? It would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.